Finish setting up as usual. Let's just set this up. Okay. Now let's just put a notice here. I am putting a notice here. Okay, let me post the link. Let me post a link into this group here. Oh, no, that's not right. Okay, there's that. Let's see, we're almost done. We're almost done setting up. Let's see, one more thing to click. Okay, I think we're all clicked. I just got to align the windows. Hey, Vibes. Chloe, Sophie, how are you? You are the first ones here. We just started. We've barely started. Okay, I'm just getting my windows lined up. You know, I missed some messages the other day because I have 3 windows I have to look at to see if messages are coming in. And most of the messages are coming from this one window. Chloe. Okay, what song should I start with? I haven't even decided what song to start with yet. I guess, you know, when in doubt. Oh, wait, let me just look at this window. Okay. Oh, I got to check. My camera's not exactly right. There we go. That's much better, isn't it? Rembrandt Star. I was going to start with anti-social media, but I could start with, I was going to start with one of those too. I just thought if I start with that, a lot of people aren't here yet and then they won't hear it. That's my thinking. But on the other hand, if they hear it and they like it, they might stay. So, okay, I'll start with that. Because I asked, and that's what you requested. Can you hear me okay? Oh, thank you, Ailey, for the follow, and Christian for the rose, and thank you, Kraus, for the follow, and I haven't even started yet. Okay, here's my almost latest single. All the greatest paintings ever made would pale next to your angel face. Your heaven's greatest work of art, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. A night sky brushed with a silvery glow. You and me on a blanket below. I marvel at how beautiful you are, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. If I never see the moon again, if tomorrow never comes, I'll be fulfilled, I'll be content, 'cause you've taught me what it means to love. I'm the happiest man in all of creation. These moments with you are a revelation. As I look through the window to your heart, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. The morning's gonna come again. The sun is gonna rise. This picture-perfect night will end. But this love of ours will never die. I take your hand and I kiss your lips. Your very presence is a gift. I could gaze at you till the heavens part, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. I could gaze at you till the heavens part, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. With the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. Well, thank you, everybody. Let's see. Thank you for the follow, Peyton, and Vane for the follow, and Kami for the follow, or Avery for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, there are so many people here. That's awesome. Thank you, Ken. 10 new messages. I don't know what that means. Thank you, Yaks, for the follow. And you're back. Thank you for the share, Alex. And anybody who's enjoying this, please share the live and follow me if you're not. Thank you, Indian Man. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, Peyton. Thank you, Kraus, for the share and the comment. And Peyton for the share. And Mig, thank you. I'm so glad you like it. Thank you. Was that Grace? And Ciara, I'm so glad you like it. And Ella, thank you for the follow. Oh, that's Elsa. Thank you for the follow. Oh, just love it. K-pop is back. Hey, I'm so glad you're here. And thank you for the share, Air. And Meow for the heart. And hi, and Clara. Oh, thank you, everybody, for the follows. FN, Elsa, Kai, Brookie, Olivia. Thank you for the share. Just Larita. And K-pop for the share. And thank you, Clara, for the follow. And oh, my goodness. Thank you, Christine, for the follow, and Jack for the follow. Can I play one more? I haven't played that song in a few lives, and I was thinking of playing that. So I think I will play. Hey, London, how are you? So for you, Scoot, I will play this song. Thank you, Sophia, for the follow, and Andrew for the follow, and Jack for the share, and User for the follow. You people are amazing. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here. Let me just check this other window to see if any messages came in. I got 3 different windows I got to look at. B, hey! Thanks for the share. I hope you got the invite to the server if you're the same B. Okay, so I have a request. This song was actually written by request. Somebody messaged me, a fan messaged me and said, we need more songs about peace. Thank you, Krause, for the share. So I thought, okay, well, if I can think of something that hasn't been said in like 1,000 other war songs, that would be a good idea. So here's what I wrote. The soldiers and the missiles, the rubble of the buildings, the ever-growing toll of death. I can't fathom all the killing. I sit in my comfortable living room, thousands of miles away, trying to come up with something deep and important to say. But the evils of war have been covered before. I've got no new world-changing thoughts to unleash. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. A song won't stop an army. I can't undo the bombing. But if I can touch a single heart, at least that would be something. So I'll send this one simple message out to anyone I can. Shouldn't be a whole lot to ask for. Just be kind to your fellow man. The evils of war have been covered before. I've got no new world-changing thoughts to preach. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. I picture a time when armies and guns are replaced by cooperation. 'Cause every impossible dream come true starts with the imagination. The evils of war have been covered before. I've got no new world-changing thoughts to teach. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. All I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. So here's one more song about peace. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Let's see. Thank you for the nice comments, Peyton and Clara and Anna for the follow and K-pop for the heart. Hey, Lauren. Thank you, Elle. Hey, Maddie, you're here. Thank you, Clara. Okay, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Zoe, for the follow and Samantha for the follow. Okay, I really need to, I should do my latest single, right? Before I forget to do my latest single. I actually did forget to do my latest single once on a recent live, and I almost forgot the other day, but it's my latest single. And as long as we're on message songs. Oh, I see. My father was a vet. So, again, the usual disclaimer with this song is there is an explicit word which we will censor out by singing a substitute word, a sound-alike word, and you'll know which one it is. Oh, thank you for the candy apple. Angelina, thank you so much. So, you'll know which one. Oh, and the roses, 5 of them. Thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate you. So anyway, you'll know which word it is because it rhymes with Twitter and it's in the second line of the song. And 5 more roses, thank you. He calls it X. I still call it Twitter. Either way, that site has gone into the spitter. Name calling, rage trolling, lies and outright slander. Elon reposting Nazi propaganda. Lies move at the speed of light. No one cares what's wrong or what's right. People spit out insults to that space. They never say straight to your face. Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. Take a look at Newsmax, take a look at Fox. The way they talk to us, they think we're dumb as rocks. Non-stop, over the top, poison for the mind. 24/7, all outrage all the time. A creation of malignant dreams. A well-oiled hate machine. Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. Anti-social. 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 Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. They're fueling all the hate on anti-social media. Macy, thank you so much for 2 roses, and I believe that's a pumpkin pie. Is that right? Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you, Maddie and Clara. My grandmother's name was Clara. Oh, Balance. I have not played, I haven't played Gabrielle in a few lives. I was thinking of doing that tonight. Maddie, I'm afraid I opened the show tonight. I opened the live with Rembrandt Star. But I could do it again later. I mean, this isn't like a Taylor Swift concert, right? But I don't want to do it right away because I just did it. Don't worry, we can do it again, maybe. And if not, it's always on my Spotify and my website. Gemma, thank you for 3 roses. Well, I was hesitating to open with it because I thought, people aren't here yet. I should wait till everybody's here. But on the other hand, people who are just stopping by might hear it and decide to stay. So it was requested. It was a request. Chloe requested it. So who am I to say no, right? Okay, well, you mentioned, which songs did you mention? Gabrielle and Balance. I'll do one of those. Which one of those would you want me to do, Maddie? Well, I did Balance the other day, so I'll do Gabrielle right now. And maybe we can do Balance again later. Oh, Gemma, for the hand heart, thank you so much. And 10 more roses. You're so awesome. Thank you, Gemma. Thank you for the love. I really appreciate you. Oh, and what is that one? I don't think I've seen that one before. What is that a picture of? I can only see the picture, so I can't properly thank you for it because I can only see the picture. It doesn't tell me the name of the gift you sent me. And I'd really like to properly thank you for it. So, a rock star? No, that's not the name of the gift. Is it? I don't know. Okay, well, anyway, this song, oh, and 5 heart puffs. Thank you so much, Gemma. All right, well, here's, and a lightning from Chelsea. Thank you so much. And Chelsea, 3 roses. Thank you so much. And another lightning. And another rose. Thank you so much. You're so awesome. Thank you, Lexi, for the follow. Okay, here we go. Oh, and thank you for, that's a heart me, right? Oh, and B for the rose. Thank you. Try to picture her. Her hair like a veil of gold. There aren't any words. Her face like a tale untold. There's a hunger we share, and she gives me a stare with eyes that could melt the cold. I can see paradise, but her flames turn to ice. She locks up her soul. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, a vision in the night. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, you are the morning light. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, I've got you in my sight, but I cannot take you, cannot break you, cannot shake you, and I can't stand back no more. Thank you, Mark, for 20 roses. And Star for the finger heart. Try to picture her. Her heart wears a coat of steel. Woman of the world. A mask that can seem so real. I can see in her eyes, underneath her disguise, the fear of a lonely child, afraid of a part deep down in her heart that wants to run wild. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, you're crying deep inside. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, and so you run and hide. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, together we could fly, but I cannot find you, cannot bind you, can't unwind you, and I can't stand back no more. Many years ago, they taught you to be oh so strong. You built a wall of stone and you fought your pain alone too long. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, why don't you take my hand? Gabrielle, Gabrielle, I'm the one who understands. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, your wish is my command, but I can't, you won't receive me, won't deceive me, won't believe me, and I can't stand back no more. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, all that goes from the dark. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, still tearing you apart. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, it's not too late to start, but I cannot bend you, cannot mend you, can't defend you, and I can't stand back no more. I cannot find you, cannot bind you, can't unwind you, and I can't stand back no more. I cannot take you, cannot break you, cannot shake you, and I can't stand back no more. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Maddie, for sharing, and thank you, number 4747. I can't say the rest of your name because I don't want to get in trouble. What's uh-oh? What is the uh-oh? Nobody ever likes uh-oh. Well, Rena, I'm actually very fatigued. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it much longer in this live. You know, I always have chronic fatigue. I have long COVID. So, the other day I had oh no. Oh, thank you so much, Jordan. I have a niece named Jordan who spells it the same way as you. So I have long COVID. A couple of days ago, I had a great day. I got up earlier than usual, and I went hours and hours without having to lie down. Today, I've had to lie down. I got up at 1 o'clock, and I've needed 3 naps already. I took a long nap before this live, as I usually do. And usually I get a burst of energy, and I did, but I'm afraid of... There's something called post-exertional malaise, which means if you overdo it, the fatigue gets worse. So I don't know if I'm going to really be able to continue this live. I really hate to leave, but I'm feeling so tired. And maybe it's just better for my health if I end the live. I know, I just hate, it seems like there are a lot of people here. How many people are here? I can't see how many people are here. I can see, I can see how many. Oh, we've already got 18,000, almost 19,000 likes. Wow, You know, we set a record last time. We got like 60,000 likes last time. And, you know, I feel like we're all on a roll here and I hate to leave. But you know, health is health, right? I can wait to, oh, thank you for the candy apple list. Lise? I appreciate, oh, and B, 15 roses. Not just one, not just 5, not just 10, but 15 roses. Thank you so much, B. Yeah, Rick, that's a great idea. Especially, you know, I just feel like, you know, you're all here and I'm having such a good time, and I want to play more songs for you. I have all these songs I prepared. You know, I did a song for the first time on my last live, and I messed it up by putting the capo on the wrong fret. And I want to do that one again. But I wonder if I did a slow song. Now I still have to sing. If I did a really quiet, slow song that I don't have to sing hard. That's kind of silly, isn't it? All right. We didn't even make it to a half an hour. You know, like an hour is sort of the magic thing. That's the goal I shoot for. I used to shoot for a half an hour, and then I think I built up my strengths, and now I can usually go an hour. But Gargamel? What's that? I don't know what that is, Allison. I don't know what that is. I don't know what Gargamel is. Oh, I never watched Smurfs. You know, that's not my age group. That's like I'm too old for Smurfs. You know, what I could, no, I did this once before. I don't know if this is a great idea, but I could take a little break and lie down for 10 minutes and come back. That's kind of silly. Nuh-uh, what's nuh-uh? I shouldn't lie down for 10 minutes and come back? Oh, no, but, yeah, but that wasn't like, I was already grown up when that was a thing, you know? What was I don't know if we had an equivalent show to, you know, when I was a kid, oh, of course, the really great cartoon was Rocky and Bullwinkle. That turns out, it's a really great cartoon. It was actually written for adults as well as kids. And there were all these jokes that went over the kids' heads that, you know, adults would get and kids wouldn't. But there were some cartoons that I used to watch, and I saw them years later, and it's like, oh my God, these were terrible. Like, I don't know. I'm having a mental block. But there's some cartoons that we used to watch. When I rewatched them years later, it's like, God, this is awful. This is just garbage. But they were entertaining for kids. But there were some good ones. I don't know. Casper the Friendly Ghost we had. I guess that one was pretty good. That's kind of silly, but that was, you know, that's not as good as, the quality of that is not as good as some of the cartoons that came later. And, you know, when my kids were growing up, they had all these, like, quote, kids movies. And I realized they're not making kids movies anymore. They're making family movies because we loved, you know, these animated films. I loved them at least as much as my kids did. Like, I don't know, what's an example? Well, you know, the Pixar movies, you know, Monster Inc. and Cars and WALL-E and Ratatouille. Those were just really great. And then there was Megamind. I cried at that movie. That movie really made me cry. And then Despicable Me, that was just great. And Bolt, I mean, there was a bunch of them. And what was the one with that wasn't really an animated, it was like the animated character came out of the animation into real life. It was a Disney movie with the princess. Ah, God, that was so good. Anyway, but I never watched Smurfs. Sorry to say. Enchanted, yes, that was great. Wasn't that a great movie? That was just awesome. I always forget the name of that movie. I don't know why. Yeah, We Steal the Moon. That was such a great movie, Despicable Me. God, there's so many of them. So whenever my kids used to ask us to go to, the second one was pretty good. I don't know if the second one was as good as the first one, but it was good. Anyway, we could talk about movies all night. I could probably talk about movies for another half an hour, and then we'll have an hour-long live. So I don't know how many people are here now. Oh, we've gotten over 20,000 likes. That's so amazing. Thank you, everybody, so much. And 25 shares. Wow, the goal's 100? I don't know why I set the goal that high. And the goal is 50 new followers. We got 30. That's pretty good. Maybe that goal is a little ambitious. We have made it. There were some lives where we got 50,000. Oh, wow, 3 more follows. Thank you so much, Kai. And what is that? A? No, I can't read that. You got a heart and carries. 92 what? 85 what? 88 people. I know people are probably dropping out since I'm just chatting and not playing songs. And thank you, Pippi, for sharing. And thank you, Allison, for the follow. 101 now. Wow. I really want to do more songs, but I just feel like that's maybe not such a good idea. Oh, thank you for sharing, Carries. Thank you. They love Ari for sharing. Jerry Springer's here. Morgan's here. Hella. Bills and Ariana are here. Carly, Aubrey. Great to see all of you. I'm afraid I'm going to have to end the live soon. I'm just, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just avoiding ending the live because I don't really want to, but I just feel like I can't play any more songs tonight because of my fatigue. Oh, thank you so much, Carly. Much love to you too. I love all of you. You're all amazing. And it's amazing that you're still here and I'm not even playing any songs. I'm just yapping. I really appreciate you all. I don't think I can do this for another 28 minutes. I can yap for another 28 minutes. Did you see my video tonight? I went through this crisis. Well, I mean, if you saw the video, you already know the story. But it was my senior year in college. So, this whole story on my profile, started out as, talking about my music career, and then I got off on all these tangents. And I just got to the part where I got a guitar. My junior year in college, I finally got a guitar and started learning some songs, mostly Grateful Dead songs. And I wasn't taking lessons, and I wasn't practicing every day, and I wasn't learning scales, and I wasn't, I was just playing the chords, and I'd play these songs, and then I'd figure out kind of how to make one song lead into another song, like the Grateful Dead used to do in concert. So, but I certainly wasn't a musician by any stretch. And then my senior year, I was majoring in computer science, and then it was time to start looking for a job, and I started freaking out. Because I thought, oh my God, I don't want to be a computer geek the rest of my life. Oh my God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And so, I went to, the career counseling, career services office, and they gave this test. I forget the name of the test, but it had nothing to do with careers. There was nothing on this test that asked you about careers. It was just like things in life that you like and don't like, activities. And they correlated, they ran the result actually through a computer, and they ran a correlation between your answers and the answers of various people in various professions. So, like if you like being outdoors and you like, you might have a lot of things in common with forest rangers or even police officers or, there was a bunch of questions. That was just one example, but there's so many things, you like going to movies, you like, listening to music, you like, I don't know. I can't even remember, but just all these various activities, things you might like, or playing cards. I don't know. I don't remember what was on the test. But, you know, there's just all these activities, and then they correlate you with people in various professions to see, you know, people who are in those jobs like to do these things, so you might like that job too. And I was really depressed at the time when I took this test. I was so depressed. I didn't know what I was doing. I was having anxiety, and I was depressed, and I didn't know what I want to do with my life. So probably because I was depressed, I ended up like not correlating with really anybody. There were only two professions that I shared a lot in common with, and one of them really surprised me. It was financial analyst, which I guess shouldn't have been that surprising since, you know, I was always a math guy. And then the other was musician, which wasn't surprising at all. And kind of, you know, while I took this test, I knew, you know, like music was everything to me. So I knew that I sort of almost intentionally weighted the test, you know, accidentally on purpose to sound like I want to be a musician. So it said I want to be a musician, but I didn't really play an instrument. I was just like really a novice on the guitar. So like, what am I going to do? I want to be a musician and I don't play music. So the career counselor said, well, why don't you look for ways where you could use computers in music? Like, I have no idea how to do that. And this was like the mid 70s, and there were no, you know, digital audio workstations, and there, you know, people didn't even have PCs. I think the first PC hadn't even been, you know, Apple hadn't even, I forgot, maybe they were in 75. I don't know, but they were just a brand new company, and I had no idea what computers and music could do together. So they said, well, find somebody in the field, and you can maybe get an informational interview. And I'm like, well, who am I going to get in the field? But then there was this one guy, and I don't remember what his job was, and I don't remember how I found him. If maybe they found him for me, I don't remember. But he had some knowledge of computers and music, and I don't know, he worked for a record company or something. I don't know what he did. Maybe it was a small record company. Some guy worked for a small record company, I think. That's what it was. And so he agreed to have a meeting with me, you know, informational interview to talk about, you know, computers and music. And I don't know, he had a couple of like ideas that seemed kind of off the wall, and, you know, nothing that sounded like, yeah, this could be a career. Yeah, I know what company I want to work for, and I know who to interview with, and I know which companies. Nothing like that. So this is hopeless. I just had no idea how I would ever be able to, you know, use computers together with music. So I kind of just gave up that idea and resigned myself to getting a regular programming job, which I did. And, well, I mean, that's a whole other story. I ended up getting depressed there too and leaving that too. But we haven't gotten to that part on my videos yet. Oh, thank you. They love Ari for all the shares, and Jules for the follow, and Kara for the follow, and Amber for the follow. And I'm not even doing songs, and your people are still following me, and I really appreciate that. I wonder if I could play a song like through my computer and lip sync it. I could play some of my songs from Spotify and lip sync them for you. I don't know if you would even hear them. I'm so glad you liked the story. So now you don't have to watch my video, but watch it anyway. Well, you know, I don't have the energy to play any songs right now. That's why I'm just yapping here. And also, you know, my main thing is that I'm a songwriter. So what I usually do is original songs. And occasionally I do a Grateful Dead cover and there's also this, you know, a couple of weeks ago, the Grateful Dead bass player, Phil Lesh, passed away. And, you know, there's this Grateful Dead cover that I did. I wish I could do it now. I just don't know if I really have the energy. And plus I have a tribute song I wrote to Jerry Garcia after he passed away. And he was the lead guitarist of the band. And he was also, and the song also applies to Phil Lesh, the bass player. So I want to play that too. You know, I made a video of myself playing this song the other day, and TikTok muted it. I'm like, what? And I didn't have any way to appeal. They said, how do I appeal this? And I looked up the instructions, and it says, click this link and then press the appeal button. So I clicked the link, and there's no appeal button. Fine, check the violation notice and click on that. And I couldn't find the violation notice, so I couldn't appeal it. So I opened a ticket to support. And support just gave me this, canned response about licensing, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, but I own the rights to this song. And I replied, and I got the exact same canned response. And I replied again, and I got the exact same canned response. And then I replied, this didn't answer my question. I thought, okay, they're just going through AI, and they see the word song, and it gives me this, or muted, and it gives me this canned response. So I replied, this didn't answer my question. And then I got nothing back. So apparently I'm not allowed to use my own songs. That actually happened before. When I released Anti-Social Media, I made a video of me, I was lip syncing to the fully recorded track. And I spent a lot of time making this video. And I thought, this video is going to go viral because this song is the kind of song that people might really latch onto, and because everybody relates to that song. And so I know latch on is maybe the bad way of putting it, but so I spent a lot of time in this video hoping it was going to go viral. And I posted it, and then they muted it. And I think the reason has to do with, I have all my songs on Spotify, all my streaming. Oh, by the way, and don't forget to, thank you, Braley, for the 3 roses. I really appreciate you. So don't forget to check my Spotify and my website. I have a website, SethHillaryJackson.com. And there's a link in my bio. You can copy that into your browser, and that will take you to all my, Della. Hey, Della. From the Philippines. Hey. I hope you're still here. I don't know what time that message came out. I wasn't checking that screen. I got 3 screens to look at, and most of the messages are coming in from this one. So I kind of keep forgetting to check the other screens. But, so anyway, copy the link in my browser the link from my bio into your browser. That'll take you to my website and my social media and my streaming. And there's a donation link to support me. And on my website, you can actually download my music. And it's free, although you also do have the option to name a price and donate. And also on my website, did I mention that I have merch on my website? And I did that song earlier, One More Song About Peace. Thank you, Jordan, for the follow. So that's one of the songs. There's a line in that song, every impossible dream come true starts with the imagination. I thought that line deserves its own T-shirt. And I don't know what I have. I have a T-shirt and a hoodie, I think. And let me just check. I should just check to see what I have with that line on it. I'm looking right now. I have that's the wrong page. So I have a hoodie, a T-shirt, a mouse pad, and a laptop sleeve. I'm not sure that's the best selection of items, but I couldn't do anything smaller. Like some of the songs, some of the merch I have coffee mug, but there's a lot of words in that line, so I figured that won't fit on a coffee mug. So yeah, so I have that line, and I have Gratitude in a Heartbeat. What more does anyone need? That's from my song called Gratitude in a Heartbeat. So I did that with several songs, and then I also have the album cover T-shirts, and I think I have something with my logo, like a sticker or something. Hey, Ashley, Jane, thank you for the follow. And thank you, Juliana, for the follow. And thank you, Ruthie. for the follow. I'm so glad you people are enjoying my live. Oh, thank you, Emma, for the rose, even though I'm not playing any songs for you and you're still enjoying my live, and that really means a lot to me. I'm so glad that I can just sit here and yap with you all. And you're still here, and you're sharing and liking and following and sending roses and stuff. Thank you, Bridget, for the share. I should just see how many shares we have now. Does it tell you how many shares we have? Oh, 48. I should lower this goal. I mean, 100 is a lot. I should make it 50 as the goal. And new followers, the goal is 50, and we're already up to 42, which is totally amazing. Oh, thank you, Gemma, for 10 roses and it's corn and a paper crane and a soccer ball. Is that a soccer ball? And then what's that other one? I can't tell what that other one is. Oh, Ashley. Ashley for the soccer ball. And what is that? Please tell me what that is. And Kai for the share. And thank you, Emma, for all the shares. And Ashley for 25 roses. And Dulce. I don't know how to pronounce that. For the follow. And R for the follow. And Scoot for the share. It's really amazing you're still here with me and I'm just sitting here yapping away. And we're having fun, right? I wish I could just I could just I could put on a short break screen, lie down for 10 minutes and come back and play a couple of songs, but I'm afraid you'll probably all leave if I did that. And then I might get restricted or terminated or something for low quality. Oh, thank you, Ashley, for 16 chilies and 23 roses, 25 roses. And what is that, an apple? That's not a candy apple. That's a regular apple, right? Am I right? Or is that a cherry? I can't tell. It's really annoying. It doesn't tell me the names of these things. If I'm on my phone or if I'm using TikTok Live Studio, it tells me the name. But I'm using another app called Streamlabs. It's an apple. You are the apple of my eye. But I'm using Streamlabs, and it takes me to this live center, and the live center just shows me the pictures. Oh, Ashley, thank you for the heart puff. So it just shows me and the rose. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But I don't know. I really want to play more songs. I just don't think it's a good idea. Oh, that's another apple. Another apple and another rose. Thank you, Emma. Well, as long as you're all enjoying and appreciating and having fun, and, I guess I can still hang out for a while. Ask me a question. I have, thank you, B, for the finger heart. And the dolphin, Ashley and Emma for the dolphin. Wow, you both, two great minds think alike, right? Both sent dolphins at the same time. Ashley and Emma. My friend used to say, I love this line. It's great minds think alike, and so do we. I love that. So somebody asked me a question. Please. Ask me about songwriting. Oh, thank you, Emma and Ashley. You're both on the same page. You both sent me Tiny Diny. Are this two accounts for the same person? You're sending me the exact same thing at the exact same time. Maybe you're twins and you're telepathically connected. I really appreciate you, the love that you're sending me. I know. OMG is right, Ashley. You two are telepathically connected. So, what was I going to say? Something about songwriting. You know, songwriting, when I wrote my first song, it came out really like way better than oh, thank you for the rose, Ashley. It came out way better than, oh, and Emma for the heart puff and Ashley for the heart puff. You're still connected again. Thank you for liking the live, Ashley. So, you know, I wrote my first song, and then I wrote a bunch of songs, and I had this attitude, you know, I thought my songs, I'm so typical of people who don't know anything about songwriting, you know. You write a song and you think, my song's a hit. It's a hit. So I immediately started trying to find people to send it out to. And I bought this book called The Songwriter's Market. And it had all these publishers in it. And it had all these small-time publishers, because the big-time publishers don't take what they call unsolicited material. So I was sending it out to all these small-time publishers. And then I found this organization called the National Academy of Songwriters. So I joined that, and then they started talking about songwriting being a craft. And like many amateur songwriters, I rebelled against the idea. It's an art. What do you mean it's a craft? It's art. Songwriting is art. And I really resisted that idea. A lot of songwriters never get any better because they just insist. They know everything. You can't teach them anything. Oh, thank you, Ashley, for 2 roses. You know, their art, their songwriting is art. Their songs are art, and you can't, tell them anything about it. But after a while, I started to realize, so I joined another organization. I moved to Los Angeles to go to music school and study songwriting. Ashley, 2 roses, and Emma for the rose, and Ashley, another rose, thank you so much. And thank you, They Love, for this share. So I found this music school in Los Angeles that taught songwriting. It was the Grove School of Music, and I went there. And it took me a while to finally finish. And then the school started, it was during the recession, the school started talking about closing down because, oh, Camille, thank you for 12 roses, because they didn't have any money. So I started panicking, like, wait, I got to finish the school. So I finally took the full load of courses, and I finished just in time before the school shut down. They went bankrupt. And then I found a couple of other organizations. There was this guy from New York. His name was Lou Stallman. He was a hit songwriter from back in the old days in New York, and he came to LA with the Songwriters Hall of Fame, and he started this weekly group. And I started going to that. And then I joined there was the Los Angeles Songwriters Showcase. Oh, thank you, Camille, for the hand heart. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. So I joined that. And then you get to pitch songs every week to publishers and producers. And my songs would never get taken. And I used to be so frustrated. I thought I was so good. And in music school, everybody thought I was really good. And I go to these publishers and nobody's taking my songs. And all these other people get their songs taken, and I was always so jealous. Why are these people getting their songs taken and not me? And then I also joined the Songwriters Guild. Oh, thank you for the Happy Monday, right? That's a Happy and the ice cream cone, Ashley. Thank you so much. So, so there was this weekly workshop. Oh, it's a turkey. Oh, that's a turkey? That looks just like the Happy Monday thing somebody sent me the other day. I can't tell the difference. But thank you so much for the turkey. Gobble, gobble. And Emma, I don't know what that is, but thank you so much. Please tell me what that is. So, and I also joined the Nashville Songwriters Association International, NSAI. So I joined all these songwriter things. And I finally started realizing, yes, songwriting is a craft. And you can study it. And B, thank you for 30 roses. And you can study it. Now, that doesn't mean, that talent doesn't have it. Oh, Ashley, did I say thank you for the ice cream cone? thank you so much for the 10 ice cream cones and the heart me. Thank you so much. So, it's not like some people think, well, if it's a craft, that means talent doesn't matter. I'm like, no, talent does matter, but you can, it's like, oh, thank you, Emma, I can't tell what that is either. But I really would like to know what these things are called so I know how to properly thank you for them. And Ashley, for 15 roses, thank you so much. But it turns out songwriting can be taught. And I got really involved. So the Songwriters Guild, not the Songwriters Guild, the National Academy of Songwriters had this weekly workshop, and I used to go to that on a religiously. Oh, Ashley, thank you for 50 roses and 15 other roses. So I went to this every week, and it was a 4-hour workshop, and we'd give each other feedback on our songs. Then we'd go out to breakfast, most usually at Denny's. And recently I reconnected with several of these people, and we have this weekly Friday night Zoom where we critique each other's songs. So that's cool. And then I ended up becoming the Los Angeles regional coordinator for the Nashville Songwriters Association International, which is, by the way, the world's which is the world's largest songwriter trade organization. And then NSAI started having these things called Song Camp. And I think they ended up having 3 of them. Like Song Camp 101. Oh, Emma, thank you so much for the Rosa. And 50 roses? Wow. So the Song Camp 101 was great. And then did they do the same thing for 2? It ended up being too expensive for them to keep doing this. Oh, and thank you, Ashley, for 6 heart puffs. But the Song Camp 101, so they had 6 hit songwriters and this group of, 30 writers that signed up for it. Oh, thank you for 15 chilies, Ashley, and another rose. So it was this retreat. And you got on a bus, and it was like 45 minutes outside of Nashville. Oh, thank you for the tiny, tiny Ashley and Emma for the rose. And there was this cabin in the woods by this, brook. And it was this beautiful place, this old cabin. And so you drive there in the morning and then drive back at night for 3 days. And these hit songwriters would just teach you everything they knew about the craft of songwriting. And guess what? So they had that, and then they had a song camp. That was Song Camp 101. And then they had Song Camp 201, which is the same thing, but a little more advanced. Oh, Emma, thank you for the heart puff and the rose. So right after Song Camp 201, the next song I wrote got signed by a publisher. First time. No, actually, wait a second. Was that the first time? No, actually, it was the second time. The first time was I'd been going to this Monday night workshop at NAS, National Academy of Songwriters. And I wrote this one song. I've been going there every week, and, every week there's this and that and the other thing, and this and that and the other thing. And then I wrote this one song. I have no idea where I came up with this idea from, and this happens a lot. I just got this idea, and it was a really good idea. The song's called If You Weren't a Man, and it had to be sung by a woman. And I wrote that song, and then people in the workshop said, time to go to Nashville. So I went to Nashville, and that song I got a single song contract, they call it. But I never got another one for another couple of years until after Song Camp 201. And then after Song Camp 201, I started getting songs taken by publishers a lot. So that proves, and then in our workshop at NSAI, we'd have these seminars. We'd invite hit songwriters, or sometimes they would come to Los Angeles and offer their services. But we'd have hit songwriters come in and teach all the things they've learned. And the more I did this, the more I started getting attention. Oh, Ashley, for the candy apple, thank you so much. And thank you, Edna, for the share. And oh, Bailey, thank you for the teddy bear. Oh, 5 candy apples, not just one, Ashley. Thank you so much. I didn't even see that. Times 5. That is totally awesome. Wow, Bailey, that is so sweet of you to send me that bear. Oh, and Bailey, the love. That's the love you, right? I think that's what that's called. They have all these different heart. And another, and a baby bear, and what is that? A crown? And 2 more love yous. Thank you so much. Ashley, that is a crown, right? I don't know what that is. It looks like a crown. And Bailey, 7 roses. Thank you so much. So, anyway, the moral of the story is that songwriting can be taught, and it's a thing you can study. And every time I'd see one of these hit songwriters, there would be some other thing. I mean, there's only a certain number of basic sort of categories or techniques. Oh, Ashley, 20 roses, thank you so much. And Jane, thank you for the follow. But there's all these little things you can do, like rhyme. You got to rhyme. Well, there's a whole bunch of things you can do with rhyming. And, there's different rhyming patterns and, different types of rhyme. In the old days, everything had to be a perfect rhyme. Moon and June. But those became cliche. They all got used so many times. Moon, June, fire, desire. And then, but when I first started songwriting, I'd say home and alone. And some people say, no, that doesn't rhyme. It's not rhyme because one ends with an M and one's an N. But then those became known as near rhymes. And then it became acceptable to rhyme as long as the vowel sound is the same, like great and game. Those don't rhyme, but you can get away with rhyming them because it's called assonance. And the vowel sound is the same, and if it's not too jarring, sometimes that doesn't work. It depends on, the where it is in the song. Oh, B, thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much. I think those are the hearts, right? Those hearts. Oh, and Bailey, thank you for, what is that? God, I can't even see what that is. Oh, and more, that looks like a nice, I really don't know what those are, and I want to thank you for them. And Ashley, 10 chilies. So, I just realized I have my tuner turned on, so it's draining the battery the whole time. Ashley, thank you for 11 roses and 10 chilies. Thank you so much. So I've totally lost my train of thought. I don't know where I was going with this. Oh yeah, so rhyming. And then, one day we had this guy, he's a really great songwriting teacher. He wasn't, like a lot of these songwriting teachers, they have a bunch of hit songs and everybody wants to come see them because they know these songs. And there's this one guy, he was at song camp. His name was Rick Beersford. I think he's still alive. I hope he's still alive. He was one of the song camp teachers. He had one sort of not even a number 1 hit back in the 80s. So he didn't have the draw of all these other teachers. But this guy was an amazing teacher. And he came in one day, he said, well, I'm going to do a workshop on rhyme. And I thought, rhyme? Come on, what? I mean, we all know about rhyme. But no, he spent like a whole day talking about things I'd never thought of, which I can't remember too many of them. But like one thing I remember was, like, if you have a song that's like about like a troubled or unsettled emotion, you can use rhyme to help accentuate that by having an irregular or unresolved rhyming pattern. And the listener, it'll create this emotion, and the listener might not even be aware of the fact that it didn't rhyme or the fact that the rhyme scheme was off, but it'll have this subliminal effect of amplifying that emotion. It was like, wow, I never thought, oh my goodness, Bailey, 451 roses. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you everybody for all the love you're sending me. Thank you so much. I love you all. Thank you so much. And I'm glad you like hearing my stories. I'm not even playing songs for you all. But, you know, songwriting, I spent so much time studying and working on songwriting. So hopefully, thank you, Lacey. You are too. You're also wonderful. Oh, I should check this other window. Oh, Braden. Oh, thank you. I don't know how long ago. Oh, so Della and Braden left comments in this other window, and I don't know how long ago they did this. Oh, it looks like they're gone already. I'm so sorry I missed these comments because I have 3 windows I'm supposed to be watching, and I had this other window covered for some dumb reason, and I didn't see it. But somebody said I'm his favorite person on this other video platform that I should not name because I don't want to get restricted. But anyway, so by the way, if you haven't been to my website, please check out SethHillaryJackson.com. Oh, thank you, James, for the lightning, where you can download my music either for free or you can name a price to donate. And you can get my merch, and you can sign up for the Seth Heads newsletter. And you can also read my bio and see some pictures and read some press, reviews that I got. And, all the things you do on an artist's website. So SethHillaryJackson.com, and there's a link in my bio. Don't forget, you can copy and paste the link into your browser. And that will take you to a smart link or a link tree, whatever you call it. That has my website, my Spotify, Apple Music, all my streaming platforms, my social media, and a donation link. And I think that's about it. That's plenty, right? Bandcamp, I think I have a Bandcamp page. I never really, sometimes I often forget to even upload my songs there. When you release a song, it goes automatically. You go through the distributor, and it goes to Spotify, and it goes to all the platforms, all the streaming, but it doesn't go to Bandcamp. You have to specially upload your songs to Bandcamp. And I usually forget to do that. Then I remember Bandcamp, and I go there and I go, I can upload my last 4 singles. But I don't publicize that page. I don't think anybody ever goes there, but it's there. I have a Bandcamp. Oh my goodness, Ashley, 200 roses. You're so amazing. Thank you so much. Bridget is here. Jen is here. Bella is here. Hay is here. Bailey is here. Kaya is here. Bailey, thank you for liking the live. And Chloe. Hi, Chloe. I'm still here. Oh, Ashley, 50 tiny dinies. Thank you so much. Let's see, who's the... Ashley, Bailey, B, and Emma are the top gifters. Thank you all so much. Hello, Viv. So I've just been yapping for the last half hour because I got this fatigue, and it just became, thank you, 8 roses, Ashley. I became too exhausted to play songs, and I should probably go lie down soon, but yapping takes a lot less exertion than playing songs. So I've been able to sit here and chat with you all while not playing songs. Thank you, Carson, for the follow. But I really think I have to end the live, and I really hate to do it. And I know I said this a half an hour ago, but I really think... Oh, Braden. Oh, no, you said that already. I'm sorry I didn't get to reply to Della or Braden while they were here. Thank you, Kaylin, for the follow and the like. Let's see, how many likes do we have? Oh, that's why I covered that screen. I went to look at how many likes we had. Oh, we made the goal, 50 new followers. Thank you all so much. That's totally amazing. Oh, and thank you, Emma, for that is a dolphin. Thank you so much. So anyway, I really got to go. I think I really need to lie down. I hope I don't think I can go live tomorrow because there's this little event that I want to go to. Oh, thank you for the apple, Sandy. So I will aim for Thursday night. Thursday night's usually a good night, and I need to conserve my energy because, you know, if I overexert, then I think I may have done that. That's maybe why I'm so tired today. But I'm going to go lie down for a while. Oh, maybe I shouldn't lie. Maybe I should just go to bed. It's already 10 o'clock. It's hard to go to bed this early, even though I'm exhausted. Thank you so much, Ashley. I really appreciate you sending all the love and the gifts, and you know, that really makes me feel appreciated and valued, and I'm so glad that you like me enough to do that, to support me like that. Oh, 3 more roses. Okay, if you're going to send something, I'm going to count down from 10, and then I'm going to click end stream. So 10, 9, 8, 7. I can't guarantee Thursday. You know, it depends on, you know, if I have the energy. The thing is, I never know beforehand. Like, I always feel like I take a nap, and I always rest before I go live. And oh, thank you, Emma, for 12 more roses. And 60 for roses from B, and Emma, another rose. Thank you so much. So then usually I was like, okay, I'll just go live and see if I get any more energy. And usually I do. And today I did, but it didn't last very long. So I'm going to try for Thursday. I can't guarantee, but that's what we'll shoot for, Thursday night. Or, you know, maybe the afternoon. I don't know, nights seem better than afternoons. I usually seem to have more people show up when I go nighttime. I like to try sometimes like the middle of the afternoon, people are getting home from school or work, but that just doesn't seem to get as much attention as the evenings. So anyway, 10, here we go again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,